Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. So if I kind of pause a little bit and do that, you gotta, I'm not gonna tell you the reason it's considered TMI, and I'm not going to do that. So yeah, you get this reading wrap up for the 8th, while I am not exactly up. So yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So it's Monday again. Yay. All right. So we're doing a reading wrap up, for the past week. So I read a couple books. I read, um, Engines of Chaos, which I did a review of. I thought that book was pretty good, and I did a review of it in the previous video. As I said, it was a pretty good book. I enjoyed it a lot. I do intend to actually get book 1 and book 2 for my own library. Um, I did get a couple more physical books. I even found one at um, at Myers, from Maddie Day, that will be included in the pile in the book haul that I'm going to be doing on, most likely on the 30th. That is if I get all my books. I'm still waiting on Mr. Monday. I was going to get Grim Tuesday last week, but because Mr. Monday did not show up, I did not get Grim Tuesday. Oh man. Oh. See, I'm, what else? Let's see here. Hold on. I have a, I have a, um, okay. Alright, so I also read Holiday Buzz by Cleo Cole. I think I've said in that video I've got 9 more titles to go, so I am approaching those 2 physical Cleo Cole books that I have. Once I'm done reading those are going to go into the tote. Yeah. Uh, I like with Holiday Buzz. I did like the concept of, like, the idea there is somebody going around killing multiple people, and the police thinking that the person who killed the chef is the killer, and turns out to not be the case. I also thought it was interesting they slipped Law and Order Criminal Intent into kind of like a nod to that particular show. Um, I thought that was a really interesting kind of concept. I really do. I really do. So, for people that watched my previous video, I am currently reading the Glamour. Um, Hold on. This is what happens when you're not feeling well. Your brain just goes, ooh. Um, the Grimoire Grammar School Parent Teacher Association. Um, so I I did not mention. I think I did. I know I did not mention in the previous video that this book that I'm on, which I do have it on my cart, I'm going to be purchasing that book this week, is a is a I'm going to use my own words, not the author's words, a nod to the magical school trope, and I really like the idea of it feeling like this magical world is in the United States. Just like, I know, I don't know, I do not know why I do this. I don't know why I do this. I don't know. And I need to stop doing it because it's annoying as shit. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay? Ever since Harry Potter came out, yeah, I said the word. I have loved the idea of magical boarding schools. I really do love that concept of magical boarding schools. I also love it. I also loved it even more in the Worst Witch series. I really do. I love those two worlds so much. So anyways, yeah, so it is a magical school trope, and, there was this one scene in the book that was absolutely hilarious, and I will talk about it in the review, because I'm going to read through this book until the end, and later on today you will get that review of that book, because I want to finish the book today, not because of a review, not because 3 people are waiting on the book. I want to finish it today so that I can see where it goes. I really want to. I will tell you though, the people that have really liked the book have said that they would really love to see Vivian and Daniel's daughter go all the way through to graduating high school. I will agree with them on that. I will agree with them on that. So yeah, so be prepared for that video to be pretty lengthy. Because that book, I am on chapter 11 of that book. There's 20 chapters in the book. And I am having a blast reading this book. I really am. It just reconfirms why I love the magical school trope so much. So much. Alright. Anyways, yeah, so I read several books this week. Last week I also, everyone knows, I finished All Systems Red, which was so good. I am going to tell you before I leave, one book in this, pile of, I believe it's 10 items, but actually one of them is 3 books. It's the First Law trilogy, but that's not the one I'm talking about. Everybody's been talking about this book. Everybody's been saying about how great this book is, and finally the final book is coming out this year, which means it's a completed series. The Sun Eater Saga. So I actually am going to be getting the first book in that series, and every other month I will get the next book in the series, all the way up until I get to the final book. And yeah, I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, something else, that book that I'm going to be doing that very lengthy review on, Broken Binding. I believe it's Broken Binding. They are releasing their edition of the book. I swear, if that's true, if that is true, I'm buying it. I am buying it. Alright, so, I will see you guys around. Bye, and, oh, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.